Why, hello there. It looks like you're here to get your spine corrected. Yeah, you're feeling a little bit misaligned, a little bit kind of like out of sorts. Okay, well, in that case, I am just going to ask you to bear with me. I'm going to examine your legs and your feet and see where exactly the problem area is, okay? Okay, so I'm going to just bring your feet backwards just to see which one is a little... There we go. Yeah. I'm noticing that your right foot is a little lower than your left foot. Yeah, your left foot is a little lower than your right foot. You can bring your legs down. And I'm noticing a little bit of unevenness between your hips. Let me just kind of press into your shoulder blades a little bit. Yeah, I'm noticing that your shoulder blades are even misaligned too. Okay, I'm just going to use a little tool real quick. There we go. This tool is going to help me just really get into some of those trouble areas, allow them to relax before I do the real correction. Okay. So I'm just going to, okay, perfect. Okay. 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 How does this feel so far? Okay. How about that? Okay, good. Okay. 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 How are you feeling so far? It's not too overwhelming, correct? Okay, okay, okay. Well, now that we've snapped out some of those acupressure points, I am going to begin with your spine, your back. I'm going to just correct some of the spots that I'm noticing are a little bit misaligned, and then I will leave your neck for last, okay? We're gonna do a little crack onto your neck. And for now, I'm just going to kind of work out your backs all the way down to your leg. Your multiple backs, yes. So, let us begin. Are you ready? Ooh, good. So I'm just going to work out all the cracks and knots in your back. If you hear any popping, it's all the gas bubbles locked into your spine, now finally being freed by my hand. Call me Moses. Call me Abraham Lincoln. I am freeing the enslaved knots from your spine and giving them the freedom to finally move according to your mental demands. There we go. You really haven't been worked on for a very long time, have never? Wow. A spinal virgin. I am so honored to now be cracking your spine. There we go. There we go. Ooh. I think I got the great majority of what was going on in your back. I will revisit it if need be though, but now I'm just going to be working on your hips and legs. So I'm going to begin with your hips. I'm just going to really see how I can adjust each side. Yeah, wow. You should be visiting me every week. Yep, don't worry, we'll negotiate it with your insurance. It'll all work out in your favor. There we go. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, really. Honestly, stunning, fabulous, wonderful, amazing. There we go. Okay, a little more on this side. I'm feeling a lot of problem areas in your hips. How much stress do you go through per day? Are you in school? Okay. How many hours do you work? I see. Are you married? Okay. That's either way, it could be stressful. Being married can be stressful. Being not married can be stressful. Being married can be really stressful. Being not married can be really, really stressful. It really just depends on what kind of character you have and what you're looking for. There we go. And now here on this side. But I am feeling all of those stresses manifest in your body. Ooh. Do you have any dependents? 3 dogs? I see. Yes. What breeds? Chihuahua. Okay. They're a yappy breed. There we go. Okay. I think I got both sides of your hips realigned. Better than before, definitely. Now I'm going to be working down your legs. Really just allowing them to remove all of these knots and tensions and all of this gas from your body. I'm just doing little section by little section. There we go. Now that we've addressed this leg, we are now going to be working on this leg. So I'm going to go all the way from the top of your hip downwards. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Give you an extra little treat just to make sure that your legs feel a lot more comfortable. I imagine there's a lot of pressure that you add to your legs due to the lack of balance between your hips and your feet and your spine. Back to your hips. Give this an extra little feel. Perfect. And back up to your spine. Perfect. Excellent. Just an extra little feel. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for staying still and for trusting my hands. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to work your neck. Make sure that your neck is nice and comfortable still. So I want you to just stay very still for me, okay? I want you to stay as still as possible for me. I'm going to just be doing a couple of little pops onto your neck, okay? So 3. I'm going to try to feel out for where I can find the little neck muscles. 2. Okay, I think I found one right here. Right here. And